What's up, guys? It's SRC bringing you another Modern Warfare 3 gameplay, and this time it's on the brand new map, the new DLC multiplayer map called Black Box that just came out today, and it's in reference to the black box that the airplanes have that you can use to track downed aircraft, kind of like a voice recording system. And you can see here it's all centered around Air Force One, which is crash landed in the middle of the map. And then there's a couple of buildings that you fight in as well. So this map is kind of a mix between short, medium, and long range. And I've actually only played it a couple of times, so I kind of want to reserve judgment and don't want to say whether it's good or bad at this point, because I've just played it a few times. But it's I guess the first game went horrible for us, and this game went pretty good. We're playing some team deathmatch because, as you know, in the Elite playlist, you have to play this new mosh pit of games, so you can get kill confirmed, domination, or a team deathmatch like we have in this case here. You can see I get a great nade right there, get the guy behind cover. I'm actually getting pretty good with the Semtex grenades. It's something I really enjoy using. But with this, still trying to get my bearings on the map. And so I'm kind of moving around the map cautiously, trying to figure out exactly where people are going to be. You can see there's several buildings that have a lot of different vantage points. Multiple floors, different windows, different doorways. And so it makes it a little bit easier to go and get a couple of shots off on somebody, just because there's so many places to check if somebody was going to check the building. But I will say that Marksman is an awesome perk for this map, because with all the building windows and all the different cover points, using Marksman, it's just really easy to see where people are. And I know there's a guy here, so I'm throwing some stuns, and I didn't realize that he came this close to me. I don't know how he forgot about me, but he walks right in front of me, and so I get the easy kill there. But so this is what the inside of the plane looks like. Domination, if you play Domination, is right in the center of the broken plane, and it's a pretty good area. I actually like the inside of the plane. I think the detail with the seats and things are pretty nice, and it makes for some good gunfights. The buildings, I'm not a huge fan of the buildings, I guess. I don't really like to stay in them too much, but you can see here, Marksman, again, you can just see where the enemy is. I have a really hard time trying to actually kill somebody from this range, because the name shows up but doesn't really tell me exactly where they are. And you can see this guy's dropping down different floors, and I can tell there's people around that area, but they're just too hard. I get some hit markers, and that's about it. So if you had a sniper rifle, it'd probably be really effective, and so I can imagine there being quite a bit of snipers on this map. But most of the time it seems like it's a pretty fluid game, especially during team deathmatch. People are kind of moving around, the spawns are flipping back and forth, and so it's not really anyone really entrenched in any specific camping spots, at least not yet. I think that'll probably change, as it usually does when people figure out the maps a little bit better. But you can see here there's a lot of areas that are pretty close quarters, a lot of corners to go around, and I'm just trying to play smart and watch the UAV and hopefully get some guys as they're coming around, because like I said, it's generally pretty fluid, people moving around a lot. And here I'm just trying to use Marksman again to just try and determine where the enemies are, and I get him. And then you can actually climb over this wall right here on my left, which brings you to the construction building, which is the third major building of this map, and it's pretty wide open. And again, a pretty high traffic area, because the spawns, it's probably about halfway between the two major spawn points. And this building here is right next to C Domination, which is a high traffic building. And so you can tell from where I am on the mini-map right now, we're down on the A side of the map, and the enemy's over here in the C building. And so I'm just trying to be cautious. I don't want to rush into the building, because I don't know the building layout very well yet. And so I'm just trying to pick some people off as they come out, and just wait for the teammates to kind of come up and support. But you can see in the stairway there, I was just kind of looking through the broken boards, or the boards that aren't completely finished on that wall, and it gives you a really good vantage point to that main C building doorway. And here's another good spot to pick somebody off, but you generally don't want to stay in the areas too long, but this is a good spot here until you start getting shot through the wall here. And then I get another great grenade, trying to escape the gunfight. I'm pretty injured, throw the grenade and get the kill. And then I go to try to pick up his weapon, knowing that I'm running out of ammo, and it didn't drop one for some reason. So I'm not sure why not. if it just doesn't do that from grenade kills. I'm not really sure. And so now I'm just kind of panicking because I don't have any ammo, and it looks like you can only jump over the wall down towards this part of it. And here I just get really unlucky with the ammo situation. Just trailed him a little bit too much, and unfortunately run out of ammo and flip to my giant stinger, and then die. So that was unfortunate, but I won't make that mistake again. And so you can see, you know, it's just really a matter, again, they're kind of hanging out in this C building, and so I'm just kind of trying to get a couple kills. Felt like I was kind of spotted there, so I wanted to back off and reset the engagement, basically. But now I see that our team's on this side of the map, and they're going to be on the other side now, spawning over at A. And so I'm just kind of running around trying to, again, check out the map, because I really don't know the map very well. But you can see there's some pretty good vantage points down on the plane, and where that guy is exactly where B Domination would be. And now I'm just going to try and rush back to their spawn and just kind of cautiously wait to pick a few guys off, because again, I don't want to rush too much because I just don't know the map that well. But to me, it plays out pretty good for Team Deathmatch, and there aren't too many maps that I would say that that's actually the case for. But you know, here you can see I'm catching them as they're coming off that A spawn, and here I make a mistake. I should have stayed under cover and let my health regen, because I stuck my head out. I had the advantage. I think I started firing first, but I just had such low health that I was at a severe disadvantage there. So that's it for this game, really quick. We win. I think my final score here is 18-6 or 18-5, something like that. But as usual, I appreciate you guys watching, and as always, I will see you in the game.